Hi, I wanted to make this quick video today just to give you a bit of an insight into when I made my money last year and also into the way the rankings played out because there's a lot of fluctuation in the lead up to Halloween. So last year I recorded a spreadsheet like this with the names of my websites down here and the dates across here. And it wasn't too detailed, it was very basic. And basically, I just recorded if the website was in the top 10, if it was between 10 and 50, and if it was not in the top 100. So I started doing this on the 10th of September, and from memory, I think I built my first sites at the beginning of August. So some of you guys will already be a long way ahead of where I was last year. Anyway, what we can see here is that initially on the 10th of August I had these sites here, 22 websites launched, so 21 websites launched on the 10th of August, and about half of them were in the top 10. All the yellow ones are the top 10, the greens are between 10 and 50, and the reds are not in the top 100 yet. So sort of as time went by, I kept adding a little bit more content and building a few more links to my websites. And a lot of the time, I'd have disappointments. For example, website number 10. No, here's an example. Okay, this one here. Website number 4 was in the top 10 and then it just disappeared. So between the 10th of September and the 23rd of September, it disappeared and it was not in the top 10 anymore. But it bounced back and it came back into the top 10 and it stayed there. Another good example is website 22. That jumped up into the top 10 towards the end of September. It stayed there for about a week or so and then it disappeared, totally disappeared for almost a month, and then it came back. So the reason I wanted to make this was just to show you that if your website disappears from the top 10 or from the top 20, it's nothing to worry about. Just keep following Brian's teaching and you'll be able to get back into the top 10. Another thing that I thought might interest you that I wanted to show you today was the way I made my earnings last year. Now, I made around about $5,000 profit in Halloween last year, and it wasn't a bad effort because I had sort of 27 sites, and I didn't launch some of the sites until the very end of September. So the way my sales broke down was in August I earned 3% of that $5,000. In September 20%, and in October about 75%. That's roughly what it worked out at. So keep that in mind if you get to the end of September and you're still a long way away from your goals. Just bear in mind that most of the money will come in October. And I guess part of the reason that happened for me was because, as you can see here, in the last 2 weeks of October, the vast majority of my sites are in the top 10. And in that last week when it was all happening, I had 22 websites in the top 10 out of my 27. So that's something that you can aim towards, and if you do that, I think you'll have some pretty good success this Halloween. Anyway, I hope you find this video useful. Watch out for more videos soon. I'm going to be making some videos about what I suggest you could do after Halloween and what I'll be focusing on after Halloween. You might find those useful. So good luck, and hope you have a good Halloween.